Oh, nothing to see here. I'm just putting the cap back on. I had to take some Tylenol. I got a headache. I don't really know why, but let me put this back.
So we're going to dinner at Citricos.
At Grand Floridian.
We're gonna take you with us. We've never been there before. It's gonna be a new experience. So let's hop on a bus.
Yep. Bus and monorail.
To the monorail.
Yep.
Then to Grand Floridian.
You have to hurry up.
Let's go. And they are doing extra magic hours tonight at Magic Kingdom for deluxe resort guests. So
I think it's till midnight.
yeah. So we're gonna see how long we last. We'll probably go back to Magic Kingdom and try to ride some things because we didn't ride anything today except for the People Mover. And I missed the 6 o'clock thing for Tron because we missed it because of our lunch reservation at the Plaza restaurant. So.
Yeah.
Am I going past Magic Kingdom? Thank So yeah, we will probably try to partake in that as long as we can. I don't think we're going to last till midnight.
We might.
I doubt it.
I will.
I won't. Because I'm old. You know, I'm 50 now.
She's 50.
In doing my research for Citricos, I found that there is not a backstory to this restaurant, which is disappointing because I do have such a good time finding out those backstories. I do know that they are made up stories by the Imagineers, but they're still fun to find. I did find out that this restaurant was called Flagler's when Grand Floridian first opened in 1988, and it was an Italian restaurant. It was rebranded in 1997 as Citricos, and it changed to a Mediterranean-themed menu. It's now described as a fusion of Florida and Mediterranean. Although there is no backstory to Citricos, they did retheme the restaurant a few years ago with subtle nods to Mary Poppins. And if you keep a keen eye out, you can notice some of those nods. Some of the things that I noticed was the floral fabric on the back of a lot of the chairs and seating areas. I can imagine a classy Mary Poppins dressing in some of those fabrics. And the lighting fixtures on the ceiling to me looked like upside down umbrellas. We did see a coat rack with Mary Poppins' hat, her carpet bag, and her famous parrot umbrella, which I thought was absolutely adorable. Some of the other things that I noticed, but I don't think I got on camera, is when you walk into the restaurant, there's light fixtures with tiny little brass birds on them, and there's also butterflies on some of the other light fixtures, which was also adorable. Something I do want to note is Citricos is one of Disney's signature fine dining restaurants, so it is going to be on the pricier side. We considered this my birthday dinner for the week, so we wanted to do something a little bit more upscale. We did try to dress a little bit more fancy. I wore a skirt and a t-shirt, and Dave dressed in his Haunted Mansion button-up vest. Alright, so you guys know the drill. This is the menu. This is going to be the cocktail menu, followed by the starters and entrees, and then I will show you the wine list. As always, you can pause the screen at any time if you want to look at this menu in detail. But something that I do recommend you do is anytime you're going to go eat at a Disney restaurant, you should go to their website and look at the menu in detail just so you can see what's on the menu and get an idea of the pricing. I went with a Chardonnay. This is called the Cara Terra Chardonnay, and it was a South African wine. Dave, of course, went with his trusty Captain and Coke because that is his absolute favorite. Our meal started with bread service, which is complimentary. There are two types of bread in their bread service. You get ciabatta and also rye bread, which is sliced, and it has olives baked into the bread. The butter is a citrus salted butter, which was absolutely delicious. For Dave's starter, he went with the Citricos house salad, which comes with smoked walnut granola, cotija cheese, sour orange vinaigrette, and he really loved this salad. I have been really proud of Dave lately because he has been going out of his comfort zone every time we try a new restaurant and trying things that he would not have normally tried previously. He loved this salad. He said it was the best salad he has ever had. And as you can see, the presentation is just beautiful. All the colors together were just so pretty. I chose the clam chowder, which is made St. Augustine style, and just from doing a little bit of research, I found that this is a signature dish that they make in St. Augustine. They make it with a datil pepper, and it's supposed to give it a little bit of kick. It did have a little bit of kick, but it wasn't too overbearing. Someone that is sensitive to spice, I think, would be able to eat this soup. It was very delicious. Also has cedar key clams, purple potato, and applewood bacon in it. For my main, I chose the domestic sustainable fish, which was tile fish. It comes with Jupiter rice, which is made in Jupiter, Florida, chorizo, risotto, Key West pink shrimp, and confit tomatoes. This was so delicious. The fish was very mild, flaky. It was slightly sweet tasting, and it was perfectly cooked. I could have had seconds of this. It was just absolutely delightful. Dave went with the oak grilled filet mignon, which comes with potato puree, seasonal vegetables, guajillo beef jus, and it was absolutely delicious. He did allow me a bite, and that oak grilled flavor does come through, but it doesn't overpower the meat. The potatoes were so creamy and delicious. Now, he's not big on vegetables, so he did give me a lot of his vegetables, but he did try some, and they are very good. They're also oak grilled. They have that char on them. His was absolutely delicious, and he does talk a little bit more about it later on in the video. This is the dessert menu, and normally we don't save room for dessert, but this was a special occasion. It was my birthday, so of course we wanted something sweet, a little sweet treat. Now, I went with the guava cheese fusion, which is guava mousse, goat cheese, cheesecake. I am a sucker for cheesecake. I usually will order that if it's available. Fluentine, I think I'm saying that correct, I'm not sure. Chantilly, which is the cream, guava gel, and tulle butterflies. It is absolutely beautiful. I was absolutely scared to eat it because it was just so pretty. It was good, but I wouldn't get it again. The guava flavor really overpowers the whole dessert, but it was good. Now, Dave went with the profiterole trio, which is vanilla custard, dulce de leche, and citrus cream. I liked his a whole lot better than mine. His was really delicious, and look how beautiful it is. I mean, the desserts were works of art, and Dave's was the best. So we just got done eating at Citricos, and I loved it.
I did too. It is a upscale restaurant here on Disney property, and I must say it was probably the best meal I had on property, hands down.
We have finally found a steak that we like better than Le Cellier, or at least comparable to, equally.
Yeah, and who would have even had thought that could be found here at the Grand Floridian?
Well, I would think so. This is probably one of the nicest hotels on Disney property.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's definitely Citricos
or resorts
is a hidden gem for sure. The salad was phenomenal.
I don't think it's very hidden. I think people know about it.
No, it's hidden. It's hidden. We'll keep telling.
It's hard to get a reservation here.
Yeah, but the salad had everything in it. It had sweet. It had bold, it had crunch, it was just the best salad I've had, I think, ever. Best house salad ever.
And I got the sustainable fish, which tonight was tile fish, and I've never had tile fish before, and T-I-L-E. I know my country accent sounds like tile.
But it's tile.
But it was very delicious. Very, very delicious. It came with do you remember the name of the rice?
Yeah, it was a Jupiter chorizo
Jupiter like a risotto, and it was made with Jupiter rice, which is made in Jupiter, Florida, which I thought was really cool. And everything from the appetizer to the entree to dessert, which you will see all in this video, was absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
And they even brought me out some little birthday bonbons, and I don't think that we got it on camera, and I got to blow out my candle, but I blew it out before Dave could hit record. So
I don't know, it was pretty close. As soon as I hit the record button, she, I guess she saw those bonbons and she was like, "Oh, I'm eating these things." So she didn't even wait for me to hit the button.
I said, let me blow out this candle so I can eat these bonbons.
But I must say, our server, Ronnie, was really good. Really good. And when you order something, he would talk about the ingredients or talk about the process of when they bring it to the table and what they do once they bring it to the table, if it's a dessert and they're pouring chocolate over it or whatever the case may be. But he was very informative.
So overall, we loved it. We would highly recommend it. Recommend it, and we would definitely come back and eat here again.
Oh, 100%. Because for me, as I said a few minutes ago,
Batteries getting ready to die.
this is the best meal on Disney property that I have eaten.
So do all the things, like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the bell.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.